Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Moon here, and today I've got another squad builder for you guys, and it's a league that I haven't done before, and it's quite a unique league because you don't really see too many K-League teams, and I've came across some South Korean teams, but never a K-League team. And if you've been with my channel for a while, you'll know I'm awful at pronouncing names, and we've got quite a few South Korean players, so I'll just try my best. In goal, we have Kim Kwang, I think. 400 coins is going to cost you. Not the greatest keeper in the world. There is another keeper on the bench, as you'll see, in the left hand corner. He costs 600 coins, that other keeper, but he's so poor. Every finesse shot that comes up against him, he gets beat by. He's one of the worst keepers I've ever played with, so definitely don't get the one on the bench, but we'll come to him later. Left back, we have Ma Chul Yoon. I think Mal Chul Yoon. We'll have a go at that. 82 pace is the only standout there. He's not fantastic, but he's probably the best you're going to get for this league because all the other stats are in the 60s. So he's an okay silver, but not fantastic. The two centre backs. The first one we're going to start off with Kim Yoo Young, and he's going to cost you about 1,000 coins. I'm sorry, about 3,500 coins. 86 pace is the big standout stat, and it's very similar to Win. He hasn't got other stats that are very good, bar from defending, but he is a really good centre back, and definitely one to have in this team, especially because the 86 pace is centre back. And the other centre back we are going to have is Yun Young Sun. He's going to cost you 1,000 coins. Again, quite pacey and decent defending as well. He is a pretty good centre back, but again, this whole back four are pretty poor, I'll be honest. The right back here, we've got Kim Chang-soo, going to cost you about 1,000 coins. Again, the only standout stat there is really his pace and maybe heading at 71, but otherwise this back four just isn't great, I'll be honest. It seems good because they've got decent pace, but otherwise not great at jockeying, containing, tackling. They're just not fantastic. They're not like other silvers say in the MLS, which I'll compare to with like Win, Opara, Russell and Benitez, who can tackle, they've got pace and they're very solid. These only seem to have one or the other, so it's not the greatest back four, but it's probably the best you can get in this league. Our right mid is going to be Lee. I'm just going to call him Lee because I don't know how to pronounce those other two, but he's got 93 pace, which is the main standout there, and that's the only reason I got him, to be honest, because his shot is awful. His dribbling is actually 74, but he's got an awful touch, but his shooting's even worse at 49 shooting, and it definitely does show in the game. But he's going to cost you about 1,000 coins. Our first centre attack mid is going to be Drogwet, and he's going to cost you about 10,000 coins. Very cheap in form, but he's okay. Like he's got a poor finesse shot, but his good power shot is, well, as I said, he's got a good power shot, but otherwise he's not fantastic. Again, this team isn't filled with fantastic players, I'll be honest. This guy, though, is a fantastic player, I'll admit. He is usually a centre attack mid, and he's a Team of the Year silver. Going to cost you about 29,000 coins. Very good, even though his stats don't seem fantastic. He's got a smashing left foot, one of the best I've seen. And the only reason I didn't put him centre attack mid is because of his pace, to be honest, because the other two have got more pace, and that you don't want to be relying totally on pace, but you're going to need some pace in the attacking positions, especially in this team when you've got to support a striker and you've got to be going box to box as well. So that's the reason I put him in centre mid, and he works well, gets some nice long shots going, especially with his left foot. A very good player. Our other centre attack mid is going to be Hwang Jin Sung. Now this guy is a very good player, one of the gems of this team. He's going to cost you about 800 coins. He's got an absolutely fantastic left foot. Unfortunately, Drogwet is left footed as well, but I prefer to play Hwang Jin Sung on where the right footed player should be. But very good player, fantastic left foot. I don't know his weak star exactly, but seems like he's got a good weak foot and a very good player nonetheless. At left mid, we have Louise, who I know has 5-star weak foot. I'm not sure about his skill moves. It'll either be 3 or 4, but I think it'll be 3. He's got 85 pace and decent shooting at 67 for a silver, but it doesn't show in game, to be honest, and his weak foot doesn't show in game as well, but he's okay, I suppose. Not fantastic. It's said not many fantastic players in this team. And it's striker, we have Anino. He's going to cost you about 23,000 coins. Very good player. In fact, the only 3 good players I would recommend to put in any team out of this is Molino, Hwang Jin Sung and Anino. They're the only 3 players I would recommend because the others aren't fantastic at all. They've got maybe 1 or 2 good stats, but that's it. They're not all good round players. As I said, Anino's going to cost you 23,000 coins. That puts the starting 11 price to 72,700 coins. Pretty cheap, to be honest. And on the bench we have that keeper that I mentioned, 600 coins, worst keeper I've ever played with, cannot handle finesse shots, never ever get him. We have our other centre back, now I'm going to try and pronounce that name, 500 coins. He's okay as a substitute, but again, he's just not all good round playing. He just can't tackle. He seems quite happy in that picture, though, I'll admit. And then we have Addy. He's okay, but not as good as Molino at centre mid. He is more of a CDM player, and if you could have him and Molino, I think they work pretty well together. 1,000 coins Addy's going to cost you. Our centre attack mid is Lima. He's going to cost you 700 coins. Decent pace, decent dribbling as well, I've got to admit, but his shooting is poor. That's the stats you want as a centre attack mid, is pace, dribbling and shooting, and he's got 2 of the 3, which I suppose isn't bad, but Hwang Jin-sung, or yeah, it is Hwang Jin-sung, he is better than him. And I think it's Damanovic, not 100% sure, but he's going to cost you 12,000 coins. Again, not a brilliant player whatsoever, but that puts the squad up to 87,500 coins. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Leave a like if you think you deserve this, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.